Here we are on OBS again. Um, on the last video, Snow, I had a few people left some comments saying that it wasn't real. Believe me, it was real. Trust me, every part of that video was real. And at the end, that was real. There was a lot of snow. And the snow was like a thick, wet snow. And what had happened is that the controls became wet. And the computer, being on the bottom of this quickie chair, got wet. And after I finished spinning around a few times on the donuts, that was on purpose, I jetted across the street, and there was a drainage ditch there, okay? And I forgot about the drainage ditch. And because I didn't really notice it because it was covered with snow. And when I hit the drainage ditch, something happened. I guess there must have been like a lot of snow or something on top of the computer, and it just stopped the computer. Well, it didn't stop the computer, but the computer got wet, or other controls got wet. And the bar just kept going back and forth on top, from red to amber to green, red, amber, green, red, amber, green. And chair wouldn't move. It was stuck. Yeah. I wouldn't recommend that to anyone. And I mean, I look like a snowman. That's how much snow was on, already. And two people came by, stopped, and they put the chair in neutral, and they pushed me into Popeyes. And I was waiting in there, and the chair was drying off. And then the more I moved the joystick, I could see that it was starting to work, because it was doing different things. It wasn't flashing anymore, and it would work for like a second, and then it would go back into flashing. So I knew it's just a matter of time. It would dry, and it would start working again, but the fire department showed up. Yeah. The fire department showed up, and they were, I can't complain, man, They went beyond and above what I thought they would ever do. They unhooked the back of the battery box and looked at the batteries. The batteries and everything were okay. All the connections were good. They pushed that back in, and they noticed too that the chair was drying, and then the chair started working right away. I drove around Popeyes a couple of times, and of course got chicken. Gotta have that chicken from Popeyes. But the fire department said there was so much snow and ice, and it was already dark. They said, what we're going to do is we're going to put the wheelchair in the van, but not a van, a pickup truck. So they put me in the ambulance, and they put my wheelchair in back of the pickup truck. The fire department also has a pickup truck too. And they brought me and my chair home. And they brought my chair inside and brought me inside, put me back in my chair. And yeah, it was real. All that was real. It wasn't fake. It was real. And I really gotta say thank you to the Kearney Fire Department for going through all that problem. Because me, I would have just drove my chair back. I told them I could drive it back, but I said no, too dangerous. Too much snow and ice. It was like solid ice out there, all that first snow that started falling, it all turned to ice. So there were cars skidding everywhere. It was just real bad. It was all that lake effect snow. And these snowflakes were huge. So, and the other thing is the game Betrayal. I've seen a lot of things online about that game. It's a very, it's not a hard game to play, right? But it takes a while to learn because there's a lot of things to do in this game. There's a lot of reading, just like 3 different books, and all kinds of dice, all kinds of stuff going on in this game. So, I'll put a couple of pictures in there for you. And hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving, and I guess we'll call it good. Thank you for your comments, and I'll try to answer all of them if I can. Thank you. Have a great night.